Hello and welcome to a director's commentary on episode 2 of PC Building Simulator, the director's cut edition. I gotta say, I offered up an amazing introduction to what happens when you add additional content. You want to craft the best intro you possibly can. Kind of like how special feature DVDs have special intros, like when products of their time are recorded. Like back when racism was a widespread topic, and it's wrong then, it's wrong now, and they explain how they are presenting the film in the original aspect, because to forget those things ever even existed is like a cardinal sin of the whole world. Because altering a film, it's kind of like altering history in a way. Alright then.
Alright folks, this is the Gamer Nerd, and today
let's get on with the commentary to the PC Building
Simulator.
with the PC Building Simulator commentary. In the first part of the episode, I show off how I build my dream PC in PC Building Simulator.
So I want to check out Freebuild and see how it works.
I
It's gonna be awesome.
I actually did decide to check out Freebuild. And between you and me, the Freebuild mode is essentially part of what makes the whole game the way it is. And I do mean that in a big way.
Alrighty then.
They have the most interesting stuff you could ever think of.
Looks like I'll have to reset the PCs.
I don't know why I clicked on main menu.
And whoops, my bad.
I actually caught myself at that mistake later because, yeah.
Freebuild mode. You can leave bloopers in the Freebuild mode, but you don't want to have that happen when you're playing the career mode.
Same thing with Train Simulator. Same thing with Train Sim World. You want to make sure that you get the right stuff in and want to preserve as much of the service as possible, but you gotta edit it down to just under an hour, because SHAREfactory will only let you render videos that are around an hour long and no more.
Absolutely incredible.
And I gotta agree with past me on this subject.
Virus scanner. Wow, that's fast too.
I agree that the PC I built earlier was incredibly fast.
Incredibly fast.
You can even check your own PCs for viruses, though it only has any real effect in the career mode, where someone says that they have clicked on something bad or something.
Pretty good one. Now it's time to build the PC of my dreams.
Alright. This is where we get to building the PC of our dreams. And I gotta agree that is one big case.
PC parts we can use, starting with a motherboard.
And I actually picked a pretty good motherboard out of these two.
Be nice if they filtered by size.
I agree. Car Simulator has like some sort of sorting by size and whatnot, by condition, and by arrival, by name. You know what I'm talking about, right? Here I am still looking for them.
Pretty awesome RAM speed.
I'm usually looking for one with the highest RAM speed possible, as well as being SATX. Now, when you're building a tiny
A
case,
Gigabyte X299 design.
you really have very little room to work with.
Get that installed. The case costs $250 and the motherboard costs $330. So
I don't know why I read off the prices on the right side of the screen, because money's no object in free build mode.
Bay,
Unlike in career mode,
you've
where
earned some good
you have to
storage.
watch how much money you spend on your cases.
Man, this thing supports holy mackerel. Custom motherboard USB drives.
Awesome. You even got the little thumbstick.
The full 3 terabyte deal.
I went for the full 3 terabyte solid state drive, which was pretty cool.
Now let's see. In terms of RAM, you're gonna want a lot of RAM all up in this area.
Yeah, I really mean that. With the Super ATX PC, there's a lot of room for RAM.
And I do mean
And
this thing has enough space to fit like a dozen RAM things if you wanted to.
well, it doesn't actually fit a dozen RAM things, but theoretically it could. And yeah,
I'm looking for 16 gigabyte at the highest speed available.
excuse
the
me.
highest frequency available for 16 gigabyte. Ooh, got some good ones.
In the end, I think I settled on T-Force or something, or G-Skill.
I'll take that G-Skills Trident Z Silver at 4000 megahertz. Then alternate between black, silver, and black.
I alternated between black and silver for a good reason. I wanted to cover the whole motherboard RAM slots with RAM.
Ooh, nice. This thing is looking pretty good. Now we need a CPU for this later.
And yeah, it is looking good.
Oh, she's looking pretty good.
And I went for the biggest core available. I mean, I splurged on this thing big time. I went
9 X series maximum cores.
I went for the Intel Core i9 with the maximum number of cores that this game had.
This is gonna be good. Alright. Let's add some more storage.
And I didn't just add more storage, I added both solid state and hard drives.
State drives are looking a little limited in options.
The maximum you could get is
960 gigabytes on a solid state drive.
yeah, the maximum you can get in the game, I think, is 960 gigabytes.
We'll install a couple of those bad boys and then install a couple of hard drives. Oh wait. Hold on.
put in more solid state drives while you're at it. Oh, you're gonna add a hard drive, I see.
Then we'll add a couple hard drives to... Ooh. Look at that. More space. Oh.
On second thought,
Right. Gonna need graphics cards. I'm looking for the most VRAM accessible. Most VRAM accessible.
the most VRAM accessible in this game is 11 gigabytes, I believe. 11 gigabytes of VRAM.
The NVIDIA GeForce 2080 Founders Edition.
Which is pretty awesome.
Combined with a gigabyte Aorus GeForce
Yeah, combine that with a
TI Extreme.
GeForce Aorus TI Extreme.
Oh, this PC's looking good. Looking good. Now, we're gonna need some way to cool the CPU. Oh, look at that. Liquid cooler. Oh, before I forget. I can't forget to
You're right.
insert the thermal paste in there. Otherwise, clients will get mad. You know?
Yeah, and the PC will overheat. And trust me, you don't want the PC to overheat, do you? And yes, I was still trying to find out where that tiny little handle was.
In terms of CPU cooling,
You want the most cooling
I'm
accessible.
looking for the best air cooler money can buy. Want to make this thing the most top of the line computer you can ever get.
Yes, I do mean that.
This looks like the one I'm looking for.
Except
Oh, come on, really?
one of the RAMs is blocking
You have
it.
to remove one of your RAMs to make this accessible?
Really? Well, I guess
Okay.
I was gonna go for custom water cooling, but then I changed my mind.
Might as well go for the air cooling. But still.
Going for the biggest airflow available.
Wait. Wait. Here it is. A good one. Oh, looks like I found a good liquid cooler. And once again, the day is saved.
I would have added thanks to the Powerpuff Girls there, but that would probably be copyright infringement.
What do we need? Power supply.
I'm looking for the biggest power supply.
Can't go wrong with a power supply. I'm looking for a good one.
Going for the most
Something that
wattage.
screams awesome.
Yeah. Really, you want a power supply that has awesome written in neon, screaming it out to the world. What did I find?
A Corsair 1600 watt.
A 1600 watt Corsair? Oh!
This is deserving of my new gaming PC.
You're gonna be using this PC for gaming? I'd hope so.
Imperfection.
Yep.
Gonna double check one last thing. Is there enough room for one more storage? No. And no. Good.
I've managed to fit everything I could in there.
Now you know what that means. We can seal this bad boy up. Install an operating system on it. Boot it up and watch the magic happen. Now if only I could find the power button for this thing. Ah.
Ooh, gigabyte.
Ah, looking good.
I think it installed on one of the
I know we need a virus scanner. That much is true. But we'll also want 3D Mark Advanced Edition.
Oh, why not? Probably.
Overclock test. You gotta have your overclock test.
I agree if you pass me. You'll want to be able to overclock it to the best of its abilities. Ooh, well worth the $9,000 I spent on parts for this thing.
3D Mark Advanced Edition. Ooh, getting good performance there.
Yeah, I agree.
Steady 38 frames per second, which is nice.
A steady 38 frames a second, which is nice.
Gotta say, 3D Mark runs pretty well.
I may have to do a 3D Mark
Ooh.
test on my own
Now
computer
we're getting
sometime.
triple-digit frames per second. This looks nice.
Yeah, I agree. It does look nice.
You have got awesome on your side. Wow, that's a lot of frames.
I'm not kidding. That really was a lot of frames for such an awesome PC.
I have built the best computer in the world. Top of the line, bro.
I can safely say
Gets graphical test done instantly. 17,220 ranking. That's awesome.
270 is what I meant to say. 17,270.
Alright. Let's check what else we might need. Good old GPU tuner.
'Cause why not?
Looking good. Looking good.
And yes, that was the PC of my dreams you were looking at.
Oh yeah, I've got a trophy. You need to plug it in.
Yeah, I turned it on about first plugging it in. Kinda stupid if you ask me. Anyhow,
Somehow in the free build mode for some reason. Usually I only get these things in career mode.
this was the first free build trophy I had.
Anyhow, that does it for free build mode. And I will see you guys next time in the career mode.
Oh, and believe me, career mode's gonna be pretty cool.
Gamer Nerd, welcome back to another episode of PCBS E2
I'm sorry if you can't hear my voice very well on the on account of
I'm about to repair some more PCs.
okay. You got your RAM right there? That's pretty cool.
We got the RAM and
And needless to say, this is what happens when you forget to manually save as well as autosave.
wait a minute. You're telling me I forgot to save during this? Oh well.
This is kind of annoying when you forget to autosave.
PCs again, can't wait.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you're gonna leave the lights on.
You'll always need the lights on when you're working on PCs. Because that tends to help out a lot. Having the lights on.
Okay. Got those all accepted. He needs a PC cleaning.
Alright, this guy needed his PC cleaned in 3 days. Wow.
I'll see what I can do the next day. Alright. Right now,
Considering it was Friday and Saturday and Sunday are the days that
I need to clean this guy.
I don't work in game.
PC and upgrade it to 16 gigabytes of RAM.
Okay, so gotta say I gave him exactly what he needed. Alongside the dust cleaning. It's actually pretty satisfying to see you build a PC and it runs for the first time, or repairing a PC and it runs again. Seeing that is just absolutely satisfying to see.
I think I know the right RAM to use.
Gave him team group.
Now we need to reinstall the case.
I had to reinstall the case. Then plug in all the cables.
Turn on power.
And there we go.
Let's double check something in that guy's email then. Alright.
Nothing about viruses in there. So we don't have to worry about that.
Looking pretty good.
And this guy just needs his virus scanned.
Now this guy just needs viruses removed. Okay, we can put in a little USB drive for it. Connect the keyboard. Connect the mouse. Connect the HDMI. Then connect the PSU.
And turn on the power. Oh yeah!
Here's virus scanner.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Virus scanners are pretty awesome.
Can't believe it took that long to install. Now, really with installing things, you have to agree to some sort of legal terms, you know?
Oh yeah, those end user license agreements. Man. Thankfully PC Building Simulator doesn't simulate that. 'Cause that would be annoying. Oh yeah.
We need to fix this PC, so how will we fix it? Replace the air cooler. And as such, I have found the right air cooler that this guy wants.
Okay, so I had to clean out that caked on layer of dust. Yes, dust can get caked on in a matter of seconds when it comes to computers.
There we go. Now, we need to replace the air cooler.
Right. I have to put it on the thermal paste so the guy doesn't leave a bad review.
Connecting the air cooler to the motherboard. Also need to connect all the cables.
Yes, you do need to connect all the cables.
Make sure everything is working.
Alright. Accidentally hit power twice by accident.
So,
Should be pretty interesting to see.
see what else is in this guy's request. Nothing else, so
We can shut the PC down.
finish with that. And the fourth and final PC is his daughter's new PC.
Oh, I bought 4 more Tonys specifically for that PC.
College, so she's gonna need quite a bit of RAM.
I guess that the guy's daughter would be in college, so I gave her plenty of RAM. And guess what? I forgot to open up all the memory clip cases.
3 RAMs in there. And I've got 4 Tony RAM sticks.
Yeah. I can tell you that right now. And yeah,
You done with that?
got that taken care of, and
Putting in the side panel
I was using the microphone on my
and connecting the cables as
PlayStation 4's camera, so yeah, you can imagine it didn't work out very well. Let's turn on the power.
looks like it's
Yep. Got yourself a fresh new computer, huh?
Thank you for choosing Tim's Hot Air Shop.
Now the Switch version, I don't think I will be playing that because the cursor keeps drifting on that one.
Okay, so with that we can discard these emails.
And make sure those emails are read. So, yeah.
So let's see what the new email is. Email list.
Okay, then. He needs his PC cleaned and plastic white cables. Okay.
I think I can do that.
Alright then.
So today is start going to work. The game skips weekends to be fair, because I'm off on weekends.
Yeah, when I'm playing PC Building Simulator, it simulates the fact that everyone is off on weekends.
You've already got white cables in there. So all I need to do is clean out dust
And get the virus scanned.
and the viruses that these boys are missing. Yeah. Now we need to put in the USB drive.
Gotta connect things.
Connect the cables.
Makes sense, don't it?
Drag down the HDMI and power cables. I swear.
Okay, guys, got
Go.
the virus scanner. I'm gonna put that on for him. And we restart his computer. Now we need to switch on my PC. And just wow. Really?
Breakdown. This computer is virus scanning
I can check my email.
More jobs.
It's a good thing I got more jobs.
Ooh, a free job.
A free job. I can understand why I had to get the free job, because
So this guy's PC's not turning on. Let's go to the shop
look for a motherboard.
and get a new motherboard. I got one for exactly $100. Now the guy that needs a new power supply, I can get him a Shampoo 600 for around $80. And then the guy with the missing thermal paste can actually be helped. Let's see. Wait, I gotta place the order.
I don't want to forget that. Ah,
We're good.
now we're good. So we can shut down and get back to this one. Ah, gotta say,
We're good. Oops. I shut off the PC too early.
oh wait, no, yeah, you forgot to collect on that job.
Let her pay here. And we are good.
Now we can shut off our PC, shut off our lights.
Head out today.
Okay, so let's get going.
Alright.
Switch on the lights. Got a motherboard and a PCU in my order.
Got a more tuning H130 Impact motherboard in the Sharman Power King 600. Alright.
Right. We'll need to fix this guy's
Fix the guy who's been complaining about
thermal paste.
forgetting to apply the paste on the thermal. Thermal paste. Should be getting rid of that broken air cooler.
Yeah, I almost clicked on the broken one by accident. Yeah, I got that sold. Then power on. This guy doesn't have 3D mark, so
This guy doesn't have the benchmarking program.
yeah, I should realize that.
Well, most of the doctors won't even care about benchmarking. So Dr. Waterman does.
So Dr. Waterman kind of likes to make sure his PC is performing correctly.
And let's run the benchmarking program 3D Mark.
Wow.
Oh, when it comes to graphic processing, that's unacceptable.
Yeah, I gotta agree with past me on this, because
Lower the resolution.
it is unacceptable to see 5 frames a second.
CPU section is doing alright. 5.0
Alright then. According to my all-in-one PC, I think I might need a better graphics card or something, because
Might bring the CPU to its
I
knees.
think I might need a better graphics card on the all-in-one PC, because the frame rate I get from playing games like
Steady 18.2 frames a second. 18.1.
slightly better, but still. You'll want 60 frames a second, not 5 frames a second. Not 16, 60. 2008-23.
2823. His graphics score was 3196. CPU score was 1705.
Oh boy. That was painful to see. Put it back. The guy's motherboard.
This one I'm probably going to do a lot of them.
Yeah, I had to do a lot of unplugging for this one. Because the motherboard was broken and everything needed to be unplugged. And I mean everything. Because really, who'd want to deal with a bunch of RAM? I probably wouldn't. Good grief. This is just bad. Thankfully got a fresh one from Bits and PCs a while back. Yeah, Bits and PCs is the name of the shop you buy PC parts from, PC Building Simulator. Alright.
Let's get this guy set on back into place.
Here's the, and the CPU cooling. Gonna put that back on there. And connect everything all over again. Okay, in terms of game companies, there's only 3 of them in the game that are fictional. More Tony, Sean, and DFL. I have a feeling that DFL should probably become a real company. Now the Mortoni is the cheap motherboards and such.
Alright. Got everything covered.
Got the motherboard replaced.
Connect the PC.
Connect the entire PC.
And watch it work.
Oh, check it out. It's working. And it's awesome.
And boy, does it work.
Yes, it does. And I had to switch on my PC for a moment.
PC needs upgrading. Anyone's only new parts.
Okay. And this guy wants his dust cleaned out in some plastic white cables. I didn't get any money, but
Got the trophy there.
oh, and it looks like I got back in the black. So
Looks like that computer. Pretty nice.
I even checked the budget and made sure I didn't go over budget.
Now this guy's computer is in need of an upgrade.
Yeah, his power supply is in need of an upgrade, actually. Anyway, seeing this is probably going to be awesome. There are PC mounts, drivers, graphics cards, anything you could mention.
Now let's get the 600 that we have CPU installed here.
Alright.
Get the mount on there. Okay.
Get the hard disk drive inserted into the PCU, into the PSU, the motherboard, and everything in it. And now we need to connect up the external cables, which might take a while, to be fair. Also, to be fair, this is probably one of my first jobs for episode 2. Now, when it comes to simulator games, don't expect commentary for every episode.
Ooh, he's already got the same 3D Mark Advanced Edition.
It's a good thing, because that means I didn't have to install anything. And I love how his computer's performing. It's performing pretty well for the standards of a computer that he's got.
Now I need to connect this from this guy's profile.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
a good load.
Bongo is a new review site where your customers can leave you feedback, both good and bad. You can see your current rating out of 5 stars at the top of the screen.
At level 3,
Rating will mean
you get introduced to Bongo.
you can download Bongo app to see what customers are saying about it.
Okay. And it looks like you have to not only look at what your customers are saying in the emails, but you also need to check your reviews. That's why I downloaded the Bongo app and Will It Run app pretty early.
And will it run for 200? I might.
You can imagine
Oh, and again,
I had to install Bongo on my PC.
1 minute now.
Okay.
3,809
This is
spent here. Pretty awesome.
more than once a pretty. This has got to be the best PC building simulator I've ever seen.
Put this computer down.
So,
Check your email.
I'm going to check our. I was checking the email, and it looks like I got something to collect here.
And we're good.
And we are good. Good as can be. Looks like I'll discard my old jobs, because I'm already done with them.
So we don't forget. Let's save.
I'm saving my game. And with that, this has been the commentary for
Save.
the PC Building Simulator. If you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Gamer Nerd, and I will see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Now, where's the control? Ah.
And I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Gamer Nerd, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone.